Hello class, so right now you are looking at a screencast that I am helping you with to navigate through D2L. So this is basically what is known as D2L, and it's also the homepage for our class, Intro to Philosophy for Fall 2020 semester here at Front Range, okay? Right up here we have the class, what it is. Right over here we have a little envelope. Click on that and you have internal messaging. So internal messaging is what I refer to as email, okay? So whenever I'm referring to sending you an email or send me an email, anything like that, I'm referring to internal messaging, okay? And so let's go ahead and look at this right here. So here is where you'll find your grades, etc. So know that I'm going to be populating the grade book pretty soon. So I don't have everything there yet, but I will within the next few days. Activities here, you have assignments, discussions, and also quizzes. So those three tabs are the most important. Quizzes is where we'll take the midterm and final exams. The discussions and assignments will alternate through the weeks, depending on how I want you to work. And we already have a discussion going, so this is where you'll find those. So we already have a discussion going. I'm going to show you that you could access the discussions through there as well, but I want to show you something else too before we talk about the discussion. So then we will also use assignments. I don't have any assignments there yet, and that will be pretty straightforward as we continue, okay? So on the next tab here, we have course materials. Click on that, and that shows you content and the class list. So did I do this yet? So on the class list, we can go over here and see that there are our classmates, and then also my name, and that's where you can send me an internal message, or you could send me an email, right? So that's, click on that, and you're like, hey, Mr. Madrid, what is the philosophy of death and dying all about? What is philosophy all about? What is metaphysics, etc.? Okay, and then let's go back to the home page. On this course materials too, this tab right here, content, this is also extremely important because that's where we'll have the hub of the class more or less. And what I mean by that is it doesn't look like there's much going on now, but as we continue, I'm going to be populating this left side with our schedule, and know that I basically work 1 week in advance so that you'll always know 1 week in advance what we'll be doing, okay? And I try to time it regularly so that you're getting the updates at regular times, okay? So what are we going to be doing starting here? Well, here I have a welcome message for you, which you noticed at the home page, which was in our announcements folder. So here is where we're going to be reading through the syllabus. I'm indicating that you should read through the syllabus, answer the questions in the discussion, our first discussion submission, and then also you're going to be making a decision as to when you want to meet for our first synchronous class, and that will take place next week, okay? Not this week. And so do you want it on Mondays or Wednesdays? And our class period in the catalog is 2:30 p.m. to 3:45. We probably won't take that whole period, but I'm not quite sure yet, okay? But that you need to decide on either Monday or Wednesday. And then there's what is philosophy, answering that. And then there's a video of me introducing you to the syllabus. And then I am making the screencast right now, so that will be this screencast will be available right under there pretty soon when I finish this screencast. Okay, and then so let's go ahead and click on this one more time to go back to content. So go back to content, and right here we remember that there was a discussion that we needed to do, so let's click on that. And here it wants you to start a new thread, but you're like, with what? So the easiest way I think you could go there is through clicking on that, and that takes you to the questions, right? So welcome to our first class discussion. Start a new thread to answer these questions. Offer all questions in complete sentences, not bullet point phrases. So A, introduce yourself to the class and what brings you to this class specifically. B, how do you understand the study of metaphysics? So this is one of the most difficult subjects that students encounter. So I want to know what you think metaphysics is right off the top. C, although I do not mention it in the video, what is the policy on computer tech problems as noted in the syllabus? D, what is our late work policy? E, what is plagiarism? F, will participating in a synchronous class meeting once a week on Mondays at 2:30 to 3:45 work for you, or is Wednesday at that same time better? The time of day will be set on the majority of students who indicate specific day on the discussion survey, right? That in other words, the day that the most students choose will be the day that we meet. Then G, what questions, feedback, comments do you have on the class, policies, grading, etc. as we are getting going? And then like I point out, this is due on August 31st, which is next Monday. Okay, so I'm giving you a generous time here and also kind of a soft start. And I'm doing that intentionally because I want you to start getting familiar with what we're doing, and I don't want our classes to be high pressure. So I want our start here to be nice and easy. Okay, so why don't we take it from there? And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. And we'll have a wonderful semester. Yes, so thank you.